ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकरव्यापिनिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः माया सङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजम् ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिज विषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाचान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः
Mandukya Karika, Chapter 4, Alati Shanta Prakarana. Please read Karika 90.
ज्ञेयाप्यपाक्यानि विज्ञेयान्यग्रयाणतः तेषाम् अन्यत्र विज्ञेयात् उपलम्बस्त्रिषु स्मृतः
It was told earlier that the three states of consciousness need to be known. Of course, they were to be known as the upaya, means, as a means to know upeya, what was called as Paramartha Swarupa, Atma, Brahma, described as Neya or Vidneya. But this statement of the Shastra that the three states of consciousness called as Laukika, Shuddha Laukika, and Lokottara, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. These three need to be known, may give a wrong notion that these three states of consciousness also are Satya Paramarthataha, like the Atma Brahma. This is not correct. So they are also means these three states of consciousness and few other things that are necessary, just as things, these three to be discarded, other few means to be acquired, all necessary as the means and not to ascribe them the Paramarthika Satyatva. And these four are categorized as Eya, that is three states of consciousness. Neya, Paramartha, Atma, Brahma. Apya, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Pakya, discarded. Raga, Dvesha, Kashaya, etc. So among these, Neya, Paramartha, Satya, Aja, Brahma only is the true ultimate reality. The rest are all products of ignorance only, but they need to be known as a means to discover Paramartha Satya, that is Neya. This we are seeing the Bhasya of this. We have come up to Neya, we have seen Chatushkoti Varjitam Paramartha. That is Atma, Paramatma, free from the four categories that these argumentators bring forth. Asti, Nasti, Asti Nasti, Nasti Nasti. All the different schools of thoughts are categorized in this. Free from that, that Paramartha Tattva is the Neya. Apya, here, Shravana Manana, Nididhyasana. Then Pakya, here we have to see this now. What are these Pakya? Bhashyakara explain. Pakyani Raga Dvesha Mohadaya Doshaha Kashayakhyani Taktavyani. So the entities which are described as Pakyani means to be burned, to be baked. That is what means to be baked or to be cooked. This literal meaning means to be destroyed. These need to be destroyed, Pakyani. What are they? They are Raga, Dvesha, Moha, Adaya. Raga, Asakti, Preeti, likes, Dvesha, hatred, Moha, erroneous notions, including ignorance. So, Moha, Adaya, such, etc. stands for the past samskaras in the antakarma. See, in every birth, we carry a new software of impressions in the antakarna which are on the verge of manifestation. That determines the sketch of this individual in the next embodiment. Elsewhere in Bhagavad Gita, it is called as Prakriti. Prakriti in the sense samskaras brought by the jivas which are manifest at the time of birth. So this software is what he says is it consists of raga, dvesha, moha, etc. It's called as what? Doshaha. Kashaya khyani. Kashaya, not kashak. Kashaya means are akaru. Kashaya khyani, called kashaya. In short, kashaya means Bahirbukha samskara. Those samskaras which from the individual forcibly, as it were, extrovert. Bahirmukha samskara, kashaya. I think last time I told you, kashaya, no? Kashaya means a decoction. There is a decoction, no? Certain things are boiled, and it is boiled to such an extent that the essence of whatever that is put comes in the water. So kashaya. Because Ayurveda is a very famous thing, kashayas. So these kashaya can. What should be done with this? How to deal with this? Paktavyani should be cooked, should be burnt, baked, means destroyed, should be destroyed. See, that's why Shubhavasana, Ashubhavasana should be counteracted by Shubhavasanas. Undesirable sanskara should be counteracted by developing the good vasanas. The Shubhavasanas also should be counteracted by Chinmatra vasanas. Make the mind such that it always dwells on Chaitanya and Chaitanya alone, free from all other projection. In Jivan Mukti Viveka, for gaining Jivan Mukti after gaining Tattva Jnana, one has to take to additional means in terms of Vasanakshaya and Manonashaya. Because the result of these, though Atma Jnana is gained, its phala in terms of abidance of the mind in the Atma Sarupa gets hindered because of the result of prarabdha karma. Chitta vikriyas take place. To such a person, the vasanakshaya and manonashaya gives that frame of mind which can remain unaffected by the onslaught of prarabdha karma. So that's why tattva jnana, vasanakshaya, manonashaya, these three together constitute as a means of jivan mukti. Otherwise, mere tattva jnana itself is enough to gain videha mukti, but that jnani will be subject to the turmoil of the results of prarabdha karma until the body falls off. So these kashayas should be paktavyani. Bhasya continuing. Sarvani etani. All these, namely, what are they? Heya, Neya, Apya, Pakyani. Heya. What are those? Three states of consciousness. Neya, Atma, Paramatma, Paramartha Swarupa. Apya, Shravanamana, Nididhyasana. Pakya, Raga, Dvesha, etc., Kashayas. Vidneyani Bhikshuna. Bhikshuna means sannyasina. By sannyasi, in general, mumukshuna. By mumukshu. Sannyasi means vividesha sannyasi. By mumukshu. This should be known. How should be important. Upayatvena ityartha. As the means. What is that as the means? Heya, apya, pakya. You should be familiar with these words, terminology. With the heya, three sort of consciousness. Apya, shana, etc. Shana, mana, nididhyasana. Pakya, kashaya. These as the upaya, the means to be discarded. I mean, this will be used and discarded. Neya to be what? Known Atma Paramatma. Upaya, upeya. That is only here told. Upayatvena means what is upaya? Means what is upeya to be known. That way. In Karika, the word agrayanataha is there. What is agrayanataha? Agrayanataha. Prathamataha. First of all, natural. You have to take the means to accomplish the goal. So therefore, to begin with, these four need to be known. Three finally to be discarded. One neya to be directly known aparokshata. Now the question comes, have these four neya, heya, neya, apya, pakya, have these four the same degree of reality, or they have got different degrees of reality? What do you mean by different degree of reality? Real, false, and it can be tucham. Tucham means never existed. Real means trikala avadita satya, always existed. Whereas false mithya means appears to be there in between, experienced in between, but truly is not there. Earlier, Karika itself has clarified, adavante chayannasti vartamane pitat. That entity which was not in the beginning to begin with, the entity which is not going to be there afterwards, but in between appears to be there. So means what? Truly is not there, mithya. So among these four, is there any difference of degree of reality? So that is being now brought to our notice. Tesham eyadinam anyatra vidneyat paramartha satyam vidneyam brahma ekam varjayitva. Full stop is there in Kailasashram. Remove that. Put comma there. Upalambanam, upalambha avidya kalpana matram. Tesham is what? Heyadinam. Afterwards, you have to add there madhya, madhe. That is what? Tesham, heyadina. Tesham means of those. What are those? Namely, heya, adi for neya, apya, pakya. But to make adhyava, madhe. Among these four, Vidneyat anyatra. Anyatra vidneyat. Anyatra stands for except. Except vidneya. What is the meaning of vidneya? Bhasya Karika gives Paramartha Satyam. That vidneya is Paramartha Satyam. Paramartha Satyatva. Except the ultimate reality. That is, what is Paramartha Satyam? Meaning is, you have to see the Bhasha, how the meaning runs. Vidneyat, what is Vidneya meaning given as? Paramartha Satyam. And what is Paramartha Satyam? Vidneyam Brahma. Means Vidneyat Anyatra means Vidneyam Brahma Ekam Varjayitva. Varjayitva, having excluded one, what is that? Brahma, whose Sakshatkara need to be accomplished. Whose Sakshatkara needs to be accomplished. Say Varjitva. The rest three are there, no? Out of the four, Heya, Neya, Apya, Pakya. Other than the three, other than Heya, Apya, Pakya, what remains is Neya, Vidneya. What is that? Paramartha Satya, Brahma. Except these. Other thing, whatever they were discarded, what? It is only Upalambhanam. The meaning of Upalambhanam is given as Upalambhaha. That is, its meaning is further given as Avidya Kalpana Matram. It is only a projection of avidya. Means here three states of consciousness. Ape, Shravana, Mana, Nididhyasana. Pakya, Kashayas, all are avidya karya. At the final level, all three need to be discovered. At intermediary level, they are useful as upaya. Even earlier we have seen upaya sovataraya. All these different types of theories of creation given in the Upanishads themselves are so described, not to tell you that actual creation Srishti has taken place like this. No. They are given as only means upaya, saha upaya. All these narrations only means avataraya. To make you discover your swarupa, which is here, neya or vidneya, paramartha satya, that is Brahma. So it is avidya kalpana matram. So Bhashyakara now concludes the topic of this Karika. Bhashya continued. Yeya apya pakeshu trishu api smritaha brahmavidbihi na paramartha satyata trayanam ityartha. So he concludes, Bhashyakara concludes. among these three, or with respect to these three, what are they? Heya, Apya, Pakeshu, Trishu api. Trishu api means Trayanam api. Among all these three, namely, here we know what it is. Three states of consciousness. Apya, Shravana, Manana, etc. Pakya, Kashaya. What is it? This is what is concluded, or this is what is determined by Brahmajnana. Before that, Upalambhaha were seen as what? The projection of avidya only. Literally, Upalambha means apprehension, ascertaining, or knowing. Literally. Upalambhanam, Upalambhaha means avidya kalpana matram. Literally, Upalambha means apprehension, ascertaining, or knowing. So now among these three, see, jnanis know their nature to be so. That is how Brahmavidbhihi Trayanam Paramartha Satyata Na Smritaha. The Anvaya of this last phrase has to be taken this way. Brahmavidbhihi Trayanam Paramartha Satyata Na Smritaha. Smritaha is from the Karika, last word. Vidneyad Upalambha Srishu Smritaha. Smritaha means known, considered. By who? So it is considered, or so it is known. By who? Brahmavidhi. By Brahmajnanis. Those who know the truth and those who know what is false. See? Trayana. Of these three. What are they? We should be ready by this time. Heya, Apya, Pakya. Of Heya, Apya, Pakya of these three. Paramartha Satyata. Having the status of absolute reality, the ultimate reality means which exists forever, which can never get negated. So, Parasattita, Nasmritaha means is not taken to be so. Means Brahmajnani never take Heya, Apya, Pakya to be Paramarthataha Satya, to be ultimately real. No. They are mithya, of course, useful. Just as the dream tiger who chased you was useful to throw you out of the dream state. Horrible dream state. You got out of it. But the dream tiger also is false, as all other things that you experience in the dream. This is what is the, it means only Neya, Vidneya, Brahma is Paramarthika Satya. All others are only means. So now see, Gaudapadacharya is winding up now. He dismissed the other schools of thought. Presented what? How Vedanta reveals the Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. Now is the time to wind up the teaching. Upasamhara, conclusion of Shastra. Shastrarthopasamhara. Now begins the conclusion of entire Shastra, the entire knowledge contained in Mandukya Upanishad, elaborated so far in 4 chapters through Karikas. So now it is concluded. So that is that the Neyam Brahma, which is pointed out to be Chatushkoti Varjitam in Karika 84, line 2, it was pointed out Bhagavan Abhi Asprishta. Asprishta. Bhagavan, Atma, Brahma, Abhi, by these, what are those? Chatushkoti Bihi. These 4 categories. Asti, Nasti, Asti, Nasti, Nasti, Nasti. Yes, all these schools of thought, different notions about Atma, Brahma. Asprishta, unconnected. So, that Paramarthatva is now further revealed or further explained or described in the context of concluding the teaching. Please read Karika 91.
प्रकृत्याकाशवत्नेया सर्वे धर्मा अनादयः विद्यते न हि नानात्वं तेषां क्वचन किञ्चन.
Prakritya sarve dharma akashavat neya anadaya and cha again neya tesham vachana kinchana nanatvam nahi vidyate tesham vachana kinchana nanatvam nahi vidyate. Sir, this is the truth, ultimate truth. What is it? Prakritya. Prakritya means swabhavataha eva, by their very nature. Prakritya, by their very nature. Sarve dharma, dharma, jivaha, atmanaha. All atmas in the sense all jivas. By their very nature. Means if you consider their true nature, real nature, In contrast with the present Vyavaharika nature as they obtain now, Sukha Dukkhatmaka Samsari. In contrast to this, in reality, so they are what? Should be known like this. What is that? Sarve dharmaha, sarve atmanaha, jivaha, akashavadneyaha. Should be known like space. In the sense, they are so subtle as the space. They are so unattached as the space. They are all pervasive as the space in reality. In Vyavahara, right opposite appear to be true. We gross with the body, etc., connected to all this, upadhis and the jagat, and restricted, limited to the body. In Vyavahara appear to be so samsari, but prakrutya, with the true nature, they are like space, subtle. Subtle means here free from all attributes. Nirguna, nirvishesha. Because the fact is, subtler the entity, less the gunas visheshas. Grosser the entity, more gunas, more visheshas, more attributes. This we have seen many times. We have forgotten. We can ascertain this with respect to Pancha Mahabhuta. 5 elements, gross elements. Prithvi, the most gross among the 5. Space, most subtle among the 5. The grossest earth has got 5 Vishayas. What are those? Gandha, smell, rasa, taste, then rupa, the form, sparsha, the touch, and shabda, the sound. Come to water, what happens? Gandha gone, no smell. If water smells, something has got mixed with that sound. Prithvi content has entered. Otherwise, water has no smell. Odorless. Rest 4 are there. Taste, form, touch, and sound. Water flows making sound. You can touch it, you can see it, you can taste it. Water taste means standard taste. Chemistry may say water is tasteless. It means the specific taste is not there. Sweet, saline, etc. Standard taste, because of all other tastes are possible, is water. That's why a dry tongue, if a piece of candy is kept, you can't know what the taste is. Whether it's a candy or alum, you can't. But bring some saliva, water content, then you can know. So this way, come to fire, no smell, no taste. Air, no form, and other 2 are not. Sound, except akasha, except sound, rest 4 are not. Subtler the element, less the gunas. Grosser the element, maximum guna, more gunas. So now here, say akashavat, like akasha it is, even subtler than akasha, the shabda also is not. So it should be known as akasha. Again, unconnected. Space may be in and through everything, but totally unconnected to the features of where it is. So is Atma, unconnected to bodies and the features of bodies. In all pervasive. Much more pervasive than Akash. But for illustration, like Akash. How do you say Atma is more pervasive? Padosya Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasya Divi. Entire cosmos, maybe innumerable Brahmanda. Asya Padaha. Just a small portion. Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. All creation. Tripadasya Divi. Path remaining that in that except that small little portion. Divi, not in heavens, is Sarupa, Paraman Sarupa. That's why it remains as it is, even without this projection of a Pada, the creation. So it is more pervasive than the space. Again, Anadayaha cha apidneyaha. All Atmas should be known as what? Anadayaha. Nityaha. Those who have no Adi. Adi means also Janma. There are no birth. There are no beginning. That means there are no end. So they are ever existent. That is why none of us want to die. We mistake ourselves the body, which has got the death. But the Swarupa being deathless, we expect it to be deathless from the standpoint of body. Not possible. That is what happened. Many demons, they did tapas. And Brahmaji, etc., Shiva, and asked for the food. Because, see, they have done karma means, whether possible or not, the deity has to answer it, to give the phala. Okay? We want what? Amrita Swarup. Immortality with the body. The deities, whether it is Brahma, Vishnu, or Shiva, have to say, sorry, sir. In this creation, not possible. Ask for something else. And they think that they are very clever. I should not get death by this. And legal department is there. They scrutinize. Where is the loophole? This is what happened with the, now presently what is happening, going on. Navaratri. This Mahishasura did tapas and asked for the boon that I have to be Amrita, immortal. Said, no, was not possible. Then he said that I should not be killed by Didi. All list he put. And made the mistake of not including a woman. And what woman will do? I have conquered all Indras, etc., etc. Where is a woman? Weakling. How can she kill me? So, the Tathastu boon was granted. And it became uncontrollable. So all Devatas say, oh Amba, mother, please get up. I think she was sleeping or something like that. See, this fellow is playing havoc. Now Durga, the Shakti in the form of a woman came, Purana says, 9 night shift fought with Mahishasura. And this Mahishasura had a power to change his form, tit for tat. Durga also started changing her form. And finally killed, victory, Dasara. Figuratively, it is the conquest over the asuric tendencies, the animalistic tendencies thus, and the triumph of ultimate truth. Simo Langhana, crossing the boundaries of limitations of samsara, crossing the boundaries of empirical world, terrestrial world, free from projected jagat. You are what you are in reality. That is the conquest, the Sahara. So this Durga, feminine, kya karegi? So this is how it is. Physically, Amritatva is not possible. So therefore, these Atmas in reality are what? Anadayaha, Nityaha. True. But one problem comes. Sarve dharmaha is used. Plural. All Atmas, all Jivas. Means in reality there are many. No. They appear to be many. Just as one and the same sun or the moon appear to be different in different thousands of buckets, having different types of water with the color, shaking, etc. They appear to be different thousands, but in reality, only one sun, only one moon. So, Atma, by its nature, is what? Sat Chit Ananda Swarupa, Paramartha Swarupa, but appears in many upadhis, innumerable upadhis of having taken unto oneself the features of these innumerable upadhis. These varying features because of which one and the same Chaitanya Sarupa Atma is presented in innumerable form. Is only one Chaitanya. Nana, Bheda, multiplicity, duality is not there at all. Today, Tesham. Tesham means Sarvanam Dharmana, Sarva Dharmana, of all those jivas. Vachana, anywhere. Kinchana, even to the least extent. Nanatvam, multiplicity. Bheda, Dvaita, duality. Say Natvam. Nahi vidyate, sir. He certainly is not there. It is not at all there in reality. Vyavaharta, it may appear to be so, but not in reality. Let us see Bhasya. Paramarthatastu. Bhashyakara introduces this Karika tu, in contrast to what appears to be there. In reality, this is the nature of all jivas. Though they appear to be many, their true nature is one and the same. Bhashya. Prakritya means swabhavataha. Swabhavataha means swarupataha. Prakritya, the first word in the Karika 91. Swabhavataha means swarupataha, by their very nature, true nature. The jiva, sarve dharma are what of this nature? Akashavad, like Akash. The meaning of Akashavad is given as Akashatulya. They are similar to Akasha. What is that similarity between Sarve Dharma, all Jivas, Atmas, and the Akasha? So it is now explained. See, that is, this similarity are in terms of Sukshma, Niranjana. Look at the Bhashya, okay? Sarvagatatvahi. Sarvagata means in terms of these three aspects. The similarity between space and jivas called atmas is in terms of these three similarity. What is it? Sukshma, that is sukshatva, the subtlety. You have seen subtlety in terms of what? Nirgunatva, nirvisheshatva, attributelessness. Niranjana. Niranjana means nirlepatva. Nirlepatva. Not connected to anything. You must have heard this phrase. Alak Niranjan Bhavaya Bhanjan. Alak Niranjan. I don't know from where it is. Alak Niranjan. Alak. Totally detached. Not connected to anything. Alak Niranjana. Anjana means quadrium. No defects, that would be flawless, defectless. Defect in some samsara, sorrow. No, it is not there. Nirlepatva. Second feature like of Akash. Akasha is unconnected to whatever, wherever it is. Sarvagatatva, all pervasiveness. Sarvagatatva, that tattva means that abstract now. Of that is what Sukshmatva, Niranjanatva, Sarvagatatva. All Tva, Sukshmatva, subtlety, Niranjanatva, unconnectedness, Sarvagatatva, all pervasiveness. See? By this, what is that? Prakritya, by their nature, Sarve Dharmaha Atmana. All dharmas means atmas means jivas. There are no many atmas. But because of the jiva hood, the plural word is used for atma. So atma, neyaha, should be known. By who? Mumukshubhi. By mumukshus. Those who want to get freed from samsara. Also, not only they should know that they are like Akash, also Nitya. They are ever existent in nature. Anadaya means Nitya. Now this word is used, Sarve Dharma. Expressly it speaks of plurality. And you say there is no plurality. So it is brought to our notice. Yes, for communication, from the Vyavahara standpoint of Jiva being innumerable, perforce we had to use the word Sarve Dharma, Sarve Atmanaha. But in reality, there is no such plurality, there is no such duality. Dvaita is not there. So expressly brought to our notice. Bhasya बहुवचनकृत भेदाशंकां निराकुर्वन् आह. बहुवचनकृत. Bahuvachana is what? Plural. By the usage of plural word, sarve dharma, whatever the wrong notion of duality that is cast there. Bahuvachana is what? Plurality is what in terms of kalpita bhedas. Falsely superimposed plurality in terms of different upadhis in Vyavahara. That Shankam, Nirakurva, to dispel that is doubt that they may be Atma, in reality may be many in number, Nirakurvan. So dispelling that, Aha, who Aha, Acharya. With that Acharya, Gaudapada, because Aha is told by Acharya Shankara. So here Acharya stands for Gaudapada. What is that? Vachana, Kinchana, Kinchit, Anumatramapi, Tesham na vidyate nanatvam iti. Tesham, Kesham, who? Dharmana, of all Jivana, of all Atmas, of all Jivas, Tesham. Nanatvam, Bheda, Dvaita, na vidyate is not there. Even to the least extent, anywhere. That is what told. Vachana. Vachana means here anywhere in terms of a desha, kala, or avastha. At any place, at any time, in any state of consciousness, no duality. Nowhere. Kinchana, even little extent. Meaning of kinchana given, kinchit. Again, meaning of kinchit is given as what? Anumatramapi. So, anumatramapi. Even to the least extent, in the sense, different Vedas like this. Karya Karana. One is the cause, other effect, cause effect, Veda. Or not only actual distinction or actual duality, but other type of duality is what? Cause effect. Or Ansha Anshi. Whole and the part. No division of any type whatsoever you can think of. Say, Anumatrapi, even a little in terms of such thing, no vidyate is not there. See, all attempt is to reveal, make us know the entity which is indescribable. And we are trying, even Gaudapada Acharya is trying to describe in terms of the words which can't describe. So every statement will have its own limitation. So the Acharya's job is to remove such limitations and consequent wrong notions that is posed by earlier statements. So here the question comes now. Neya word is used. To be known means now it is not known and you have to know it. Now the adhyana, you have to give jnana. Such a thing is not there at all. We'll see in the forthcoming karika.
ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ